who take sex enhancement drugs never for their wives. Never to satisfy you, the wife. The one that is wearing the seven-star general ring. Ijaza Mrs. By the grace of God, give us contribution. Good morning, sir. By the grace of God, I am Mrs. Mama Chibike. That's the only thing you know. Yet we have Christians who believe in the Bible make excuses for the people who cannot govern themselves. We say, all can work it. You have a man sleeping with your niece in the house. Enjoy the girl. It's because she wants more short naked. That is why. You will drive the girl back. You have a man who is sleeping with your small house girl that is 13 years, 12 years, 11 years, 9 years, 8 years. You will blame the child because every other person should be held accountable apart from the man who perpetrated the crime. Everybody should be responsible apart from the man. He doesn't bring money for food. Why you see? Oh no, I was in the nowadays. A woman should have something doing. I agree. But there is a difference between that a man has a down moment from that a man is irresponsible. Yeah, why is actually? Do you know? I was just saying that I have somebody on social media who is telling Nigerian women that you are struggling more as a wife, but you will enjoy more as a side chick. Because how many times? I'm telling you people reality. See, I'm telling you people. She said, how many times have you heard that a married man died on top of his wife in the house? That he born on a bed, and he died. And it may be surprising to you, but I started thinking about it. How many times have you heard that anytime you hear that a man died, it is always on top of another girl in a hotel because he took Viagra? Men will take sex enhancement drugs never for their wives. Never to satisfy you, the wife. The one that is wearing the seven-star general ring. Ijaza Mrs. By the grace of God, give us contribution. Good morning, sir. By the grace of God, I am Mrs. Mama Chibike. That's the only thing you know. The person who is the head of your home, who is the head of your house, can't even take it, cannot come and buy bagaba to give you mind-boggling sex. He cannot go and enhance himself so that ya mecha chagi hoge megi ya will see him 3 hours, get him 9 hours. He is not willing to invest even sex, even good sex with you. Oh, just ya batamusia one just one me pifa pam. He's sleeping. You are the person they come to sleep with. You are the person they come to sleep with when another girl outside has turned them on and they cannot sleep with that one. How many times have you heard that a man was sleeping with his wife and died on top of her? I've never heard. If you heard, tell me. Maybe you've heard. But me, I'll say what I've never heard. So Bagamani no is not even for your wives. Your thing not the stand again. I know chat on radio. You know the stand gidigba like man is not for your wife. Makakirikiro mwazi TikTok una watch live habits. Makakirikiro mwazi Gen Z unedina. Because you want to show the girl say you gather. Not that one that you are claiming that you went to the village and I paid bride price on your head. So this lady was saying, as a wife, what are you gaining? I'm sorry. Bible say every good and perfect gift comes from above. Is your marriage a good and perfect gift? See, forget packaging. Let me tell you. Even if you're a man and you're hearing me tonight, see, when we talk, is your marriage a good and perfect gift? Are you blessed? Did you become better since you started answering Mrs. Since you brought a Mrs. into your house? Did your life become better? Because Bible say one will put to flight 1,000, two will put to flight 10,000. Some of you who were doing 1,000 before you got married, are they losing 100, kita? Because the moment somebody whom you are supposed to work with comes into your life, the person should become a catalyst. iron sharpens iron, so does a friend sharpen a friend's countenance. Mmanka na wonko, mmanka na wonko. E wonu fi bo na ebe wasi afia. But nowadays, somebody comes into your life and blunt all the small life one that you had. I was just saying the other day. Network amadi ge si buru chassis. Highest boss they go 100 million, 140 million. Bunye mad. Once you bring a beautiful boss, brand new, bunye only day responsible. In less than 8 months, motor guy wanna scrap. And that is what is happening in a lot of marriages. You want to know how I know? I know it by the kind of advice people give. Una they go so broken that you don't believe that faithfulness is a thing. And you think it is okay. And you a Christian, and the person is a Christian, or also go there bronyo menana. In a chikowatamo, that in the principle of that even the gods that you people are serving. Let us even talk about in the menana. There are things you cannot serve to the God. Even your gods are selective with the things they eat. How much more you a human being? You can give you your husband is there. And once the person has breast, has nyash, shakam, you already know that your husband will fall. And you think it is a good thing that your children are seeing that? Then when we now have a case already, you're not calling the person. No, even me, that is the same case in my own family. But I heard marriage, so okay. Are you okay? Is everything okay at home? In a chikowatam, that as you are now as an adult that have sense. Ni wiki no katakita regional dosbini, jabokaswa dosbini, wata umadu tu fratu, bofofe umadu ufraufu barokari. If you can't, why then do you think that the people who do these things that they are infantile? That is, not the capacity to say I cannot eat trash. Why do you make excuses? And because let me tell you, I can't notice. I can't came back. No, it is because you people have made these excuses. That is why this thing have become so rampant. And today now you're complaining why there is cheating everywhere. It is this now. Women have not entered the cheating platform. Shebi. Women are now saying, if a man does anyhow, you do anyhow. And then everybody say, men can cheat because men are polygamous in nature. If I catch my wife cheating on our bed there, I laugh. Hack, hack, hack. Let me laugh again. Hack, hack, hack. It's not even funny. Because nobody enters the marital union hoping that or intending to become the story, become the conversation. I don't think they will only through the stress I need, especially in an African setting. Only for you to have the kind of home that you have. So, all as an adult, Neman no katana gana mero the danar moto because na moto na be. Mobe no katinga mother 1,000, mama say go change in analia. Why then do you think that a full-blown adult cannot say, I cannot sleep with everything it gets? I cannot sleep with somebody else because I'm married or because it's my principle. Why you wearing short take as a married woman? Why you wearing short skirt as a married woman? As a married woman, why did you cut your hair? As a married woman, why did you paint your face? As a married woman, why you wearing long nails? As a married woman, why every rule, principle, guideline is for the woman. Which one is for the man? The head. The ankle. The one on your brand in Nigeria when I build their life, they shape their own destinies. Which principle makes the man the head? Oh, give head, will take. And you know the funny thing, when you people now find other women whose husbands are actually sane. Because let me tell you, sweetheart. Let me tell you. I know you think he raised everywhere. No, mine does not. I tell you authoritatively today. If you have never heard it from anybody, hear it from me that every man is not like your husband. I'm sorry. No, every man is not polygamous in nature. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but it's a lie. It's a big lie. It's a very big lie. If you have never been with somebody who didn't cheat on you, I'm sorry because that is the pattern that you have set for yourself. Trust me, men, they. Men, they. There are people that don't eat anyhow. There are people that don't eat everywhere. There are people that don't eat anyhow. It's not even about you. It's not about the fact that they're married. No, it's not about you. There's nothing special about you. And we're walking with in himself. Like Elijah said to the 50 armies of Ahab. But what Ahab did, I cannot come down from where I am to come and answer you people. Why should I climb down from where I am? There are people that there are some of you, there are some of you that the helps that lived in your house, your sisters that have come to your house are secretly praying to find husbands like your own. And with a D girl, everybody who comes in contact with you, even though they don't say to you, they envy you. And you know it. Your younger sisters come to your house, they are praying to be married to husbands like yours. Your brothers come to the house, see, evil communication corrupts good manners. Good communication builds good morals. If they can you even see his sons, you see his brothers, you see even Omo Boya, everybody is intact. And when some kind of drama you don't see. When a man stands in his glory, that is in his full glory, you see. But some of you now, Mga secondary school, you don't acquire me with Terunia next week. Mga secondary school project, join your children, whether they want to have husbands like their father. Your children, you hear from them. Do you want a marriage like the one your mother has? You hear from even your sons. You're down to there? Maybe we'll you next week. All those children, I'm staying, you see, I'll have a tapa marriage. I'm staying because of my children. You are lying. You are staying because of yourself. You are staying because you can't stay alone. You are staying because didn't stay. So you don't want to be thrown as well. You know how you judged. So you know that they're going to judge you as well. How the marriage is the only identity you have. Without it, you're not anybody. So saying, mama, okay. You don't have a life outside of that. Once they remove the man, nothing. You are empty. That's why you're not living. Or that's why you're not doing what you have to do. I'm not asking you to leave your marriage. I'm not asking. That's not my business. That's your decision, totally. What I'm saying to you, they say happy man or children, naturally children will steal. Or let me take pencil. School pencil. They say happy man want to pencil. Pen. Happy I want to pen. My go work no kata no he woro no obo no mean your boy no bonyo or just one day choga zoom parano from the pot. I want to go maybe na no nyere no zo. Next time he will steal your money. Next time he will steal your gold. Next time he will steal your credit card and wipe your account. Next time he will kill you because he needs to inherit a property. You don't know what you're doing. When you women gather other women in those your fellowships, and you people are telling them, you are breaking your home. I'm telling you. Which God answers that kind of? Do you think God is foolish? You think God created righteousness for a particular gender? It's a make a heaven, cha. Is it that you don't like your husband enough that you don't want him to make heaven? Yeah? You think God wrote the Bible for women? It's just the Bible. Because you people lie to yourselves. You lie to yourself that this is how life is. You lie to yourself that this is because in the people within your circle, this is what is normal. And because you have a lot of low self-esteem, you can't even hold them accountable. You now make do with what you have. Your smoke. You see, even me, I gave birth yesterday. Upon my husband said he cannot endure it. Do you let us do or let us go outside? Look at the kind of foolishness that's coming out of your mouth. You think it's okay? You think it's normal? You think that God created you in this life to not have sense? Each and every one not to have sense. Look at how much you people are now complaining about the level of irresponsibility. It is we, you and I. It is we who brought this level of decadence upon ourselves. Because anything you permit grows. Anything you permit grows. Look at where we are. Now nobody cares. If the man is outside, the woman is outside. And you people are wondering why your children are the way they are. Where you think the children are going to learn respect, self-respect? Where do you think your children are going to learn self-preservation from? From the Bible. To have sense if you don't have. Tell me the place which market on Nnewi. Tell me where you want them to buy it from. As a mother, you protect your son. Your daughter-in-law comes to you. Hey, please now. Why he goes out? He comes back late by 11, 12. Do you know, mommy? Do you know that I went through his phone? I went through his phone and he was exchanging his nude with the girl. Gay happen. The fact that your son was exchanging nude. Did you hear why she went through his phone? And you're trying to tell me you raise irresponsible children? In a children that as a mother, it is so irresponsible that your children learn responsibility for because so you are so irresponsible that they learn the responsibility from you. That's what you're telling me. In my so because now you give birth to an on mama person like you. Have you heard me sound like this before? No. Man, a guy, let me tell you. Odigo bad. I'm telling you, Odigo bad. And I know you think it's going to get better. It's a lie. It is going to get worse. Especially because the church consciously protects these people. Church now protects these people who are constantly breaking homes. A man is sleeping with a side chick. You will leave the man who made a vow with you on the altar. You are telling the girl, hey, you're a woman like me. Hey, you're a woman like me. It is the one who did not make the vow that should keep a promise to you against the one who made the vow with you. Do you have sense? Ask yourself.